Hi everyone, it's Carolyn here to share another channeled message from the Lightkeepers. This time we're going to talk about 5G. They've been wanting me to talk about this for a long time. We're talking months, and I was kind of like, I don't know. I just didn't feel it. And then today I did, because they wouldn't let me wait any longer. So I have a long channel for you, which is kind of fascinating, but then I have a lot of commentary because there's more things they want to say about this. I'm pretty sure of it. So welcome today to this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Carolyn. I'm a channel, I'm a distance energy healer, and I'm a spiritual awakening mentor. So I offer these channels for your awakening and ascension journey so that you can take a little something away that may fit into the puzzle of your own journey. So for those of you who are new, thank you so much for joining me. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you want, below you're going to see a description box that's going to give you a link to a free video. But what it ultimately leads you to after you get the video on flow and how to create it in your body for health and wellness is a weekly channel from the Lightkeepers that leads you into your new week. So join me on my email list. So with that today, I'm going to get going on the channel. I'm going to read it like I usually do, and I'm going to make some commentary at the end, and I think they have more to say because we could have probably talked about this quite a long time. All right, we're talking about 5G today, everyone. Here we go. Do you understand your frequency at hand rises with the vibration that changes in you every day, brought about by the lightness and grace that has come your way? But you worry about things you do not need to in time. For if you raise your vibration to, and just know that you can do, nothing like this ever can conflict with you and your connection in your day. For you are higher vibration of those who are changing and shifting, awakening and ascending in their way. For if you spend time thinking about it and worrying too, and being in fear mode as many humans do, you will see things that can enter your mind and your energetic field. For as one thinks thoughts of anger and fear and frustration and wondering and pondering of how this is going to have effect on humans' health or more, you open yourself up further to all that can then enter into your auric field, we say. So wrap your mind up and know that you are more powerful in time than you ever imagined. For you have full say over what you let in your way, but you just have not been taught this today. So think the thoughts and let it go. For 5G is not 5D, it is told, or to be something to worry, we find. And yet it is not brought to you in kind, and instead, yes, it is to keep you in the network we find, imprisoned in time. So then I say, oh my gosh, I'm seeing, because I was starting to see something as they're channeling, said you're talking about 5G as though it's a net. And then I got super chills, and chills for me are a confirmation, like an exclamation mark behind a sentence of the thing that was just said. And then I say, it is like a net. You're showing me a fish net. Oh my gosh, you're showing me a lot of fish in a net. And they said, this is a perfect example of what 5G is and how we want to explain it to you. A network of frequency, we find, but you are not that school of fish in time. And then I said, oh my gosh, now I'm seeing fish swimming outside of that net in a big sea. And then I had chills again. I said, can you explain this? Yes, that is the net of those in a frequency that offers you the impact of 5G. But you are not in that school, we say. For you are rising higher in vibration every single day by the practices that you take in. For this is a frequency, a different one. You are higher, yes, you are, as you continue to raise by far. But do not fret and do not fright, and do not wonder if you are higher in sight than the 5G that comes in your way. For it is something that is actually a lower vibration than you are today. So as you journey on your path, do not think about and worry about staying in front of it too, for it is a natural occurrence as you commit to your journey in time. Self-care, all the things that you know consciously that you are here to do, which is taking care of the vessel in your day, continuing to meditate, but never with fright or concern or worry in your mind. For this will bypass you. Yes, we say. And then I say, oh, here's what you're showing me. Okay, I know you're trying to show me the auric field, but it's like it rolls over. Oh, wait, it's almost like, oh, it's slick. It can't stick. So it slides over us and past us. It can't adhere or enter in, is what I'm seeing. And I said, I'm seeing a frequency line on a graph, like it rolls past you. When it comes over you, it flows over you and not in you. It's like it just flows past you. And they say, yes, these are the best examples we can give you today. For when your frequency is high and you continue to ground, to do all the practices that are healthy, that have been explained over and over again, those 5G energies will get knocked away. For you are swimming above, and you are the tide that comes in and cleans out the sands of time from that in your day. You are stronger than any force you know, but you must understand it is deep in your soul, and now the human mind has come along. Do not let this fear guide you today. Do the things that come to protect you, cleansing and clearing in your auric field in your day, proper eating and exercise, all the things we have talked about forever too, as well as understanding that you are brighter and stronger than anything that could come your way that is here to keep you down. And yes, understand there is always a light and dark side to everything we say in time. For yes, the technology is here today for you to connect in an even greater way. But with it comes the misuse too, and the not understanding that there are detriments too. Or that the forces that wish to keep humankind in the net today. You will swim around helping unlock the others in time as you work to continue to grow in your vibration with strong meditation practices too. Caring for yourself is your ever due. Understanding that so much is in your mind. You can create what you wish, for it will be today. And it will not impact you in the way you may have been told or thought. For your higher vibration and frequency, and not to be sold down the river into the net of their trap today. And I said, well, okay, what is 5G? And they said, it is a vibration, we find, a frequency in time that can ensnare one, we say. I said, okay, so it's like it puts out a film I'm seeing. And then I started seeing again. I said, oh my gosh, I'm seeing like a film over people, over their auric field. And I said, oh, so it does have to do with not awakening? I said, yes, very much so. For frequency and vibration matters much in time. It is designed by many who thought it would be appropriate, but understand there's always two sides to the coin in time, as we said. And yet we find it is also here to ensnare in time. I said, okay, so I'm seeing you showing me that it's like somebody bumping up against a 5G net, not able to get out like the fish, and stopping that journey. So what if someone runs up against that? I mean, not everybody's in the same vibrational frequency. No, we say, everyone is at a different journey in their day. Do not worry, do not fright, for it is about intent and sight. If you have intent, we say, not to be ensnared in the net any longer, it will happen in time. Know that you will be free if you wish to in your day. Others will be too, we say, and you will assist them with your own high frequency as you grow in yours. Again, we go back to the things you know how to do in time. For meditation is stronger, we say, than anything for you to connect in with the cosmic consciousness that helps grow it stronger and deeper in time. Connect in with your angels and your guides and keep healthful and centered and not pulled down in the muck of the human world today. For if you listen to news and media and believe all that you hear, then that will be your thought process, and then you assist in focusing on that in your day. For this is not what we want for you. We wish for you to create your own strong sense of who you are today and what you allow in your auric field as well, for you have all control. And stronger than any frequency we find that can be brought to you. For yes, it is brought, we say, for multi-purpose in your day, but one of which is to hold down the net of the fish that some may be swimming in. But you will not be, we find, and each one will find their own escape in time, or assistance from you of the higher vibration tribe you are. The hole in the net Yes, we say, or the ones who the net never found in their day. So know that we are here and never far. Keep doing your work and do not fret by far. Let it sit and let it go. For you have all the power to connect in your mind to be anything you wish, the strongest you have in your day, and then go about your day, knowing that your vibration will protect you in time. For all will be released from the net one day. For many things you find today that one sees in their way are designed for multi-purpose, but these are not conscious things, necessarily. Only a few know today of what it can do. The rest are moving forward in time, assuming it is for the good of humankind or for profit in their day. Others like you understand that it can be used in different ways to abuse, but this is not the time for you to be worried about that. Instead, just keep working on your vibration in time. For out of the net you find you are, a higher vibration than by far, releasing the others in their day as you keep moving higher in frequency, we say. So that's the channel. And they kept repeating, as you noticed, over and over again, that so much about this is the foundation we create for ourselves in our own bodies, in our own livelihood, in the life that we're creating of health and wellness. Now, I know we all have physical stuff going on, some more than others, but what they're talking about here is the intent to continue to improve, as well as the practices that support you regardless of what your health situations are. That doesn't keep you from moving into high vibration. Just because you may have an illness or a physical situation or whatever number of things it is we can have in humankind, you can still be raising your vibration by doing the things that can support you in becoming an even more healthy version of yourself. So the other thing that they said to me afterwards was, actually I got a visual of this, was that what happens in the awakening journey is, okay, they just said this to me just now. Okay, our cells are vibrating at a higher frequency. Okay, and they're showing the cells. They literally show the cells. They're very light and bright, and they're wavering. They're just quaking. And it's a good quaking. It's a high frequency shaking. I don't know. They're trying to show me. So it's a high frequency shaking, and it's in our bodies. Sometimes some of us can actually feel when it starts to happen in parts of our bodies. That's crazy. But anyway, individual cells, they're just all moving at a faster rate. They're moving at a faster rate. And so what they're showing me today, so what they're showing me now is that that's the higher rate of frequency that keeps us from the frequency that 5G is at, okay? And I thought it was great how they said 5G is not 5D. Isn't that kind of interesting that it's called 5G and we're headed to or in 5D, right? Moving to 5D. Consequently, as you keep moving into your own through your awakening, going through your journey, you're getting upgrades, you're getting activations, you're doing your work too. And the work that we're talking about here primarily is the things that support the awakening journey. Meditation, I will keep telling you that, all right? Everybody can learn it, all right? Even if you just sit in a quiet space and you take care of yourself and you're just quiet and calm. You don't have to go find anything, learn anything, do anything. Anyway, needless to say, all those practices. But the thing is, we're just consistently vibrating at a higher level. We made a commitment before we incarnated that we were going to awaken. That's a natural process. That is a natural process. You can't stop that. Well, there are things that, we, the human, kind of get in the way of, but your higher self is guiding you to a place where you are going through awakening, and it is a natural occurrence to vibe higher. But the human comes in and assists with that to allow us to raise even higher and in a way that complements the work that is being done for us, all right, as we participate. So we also, as they said, and I saw this too in the visual of the channel, was the fish outside the net were coming, and I didn't mention this in the channel, but the fish outside the net were coming to the net of enslaved and captured fish to try to help them and peck them out. And I was like, what is this? And that's when they explained this. But the thing is, it is very much a net. All right. And I thought it was a very good analogy because they've used before in the videos that I've done where light workers are what we're doing those of us awakening are really holding up this beautiful light grid, like, just kind of pulling up, pulling up, pulling up, bringing people with us, and that's how they always show it to me. Like we're building this beautiful, kind of like an arc around the earth of light where we're out there, and the visual they give me is, oh, wow. Okay. Is all of us out there and just we're holding our light, and then we pull that beautiful light grid. That's this net too. All right. So this is, they talk about, we're pulling out that net for them. Okay. That ensnared net. But in this case, the other visual they gave me was holding on to the light, right? So we're replacing that net that they just mentioned in here with this beautiful light grid, right? So we are assisting everybody else coming along, because the first thing I thought was, well, okay, that's all good and well for us. What about everybody else that's not awakening, has chosen not to in this incarnation, and they're stuck in this net, and they start having issues with 5G and, all the other things that might come with that. All we can do is take care of our own vibration. That in and of itself helps others vibrate at a higher level. If we just focus on ourselves and we create the best possible scenario for ourselves, we pull everybody else along with us, all right? Which is why Lightworkers are spread all across the world, because what we're doing is we're impacting our families, our friends, our community, our neighborhood. It would be horrible if we were all in one city. It would never work. So this is why we're a network. And so every time you think about this, think of this network. We are a network bigger than any telecom company can be, right? We are the ones holding this beautiful light grid together. It's more powerful than anything that can be offered to us. So know that as you're moving forward in this journey, don't let this bother you. Not saying stuff it underground, don't even think about it ever, but honestly, what I do is I know there's a million things out there that are probably trying to keep us held down, because there is a plan to keep Lightworkers in place, but there's lots of things going on. 5G is just one of them. And if we wrap our minds around things and whip up in frenzy, we're just causing more problems for ourselves and falling into the trap of that fear and worry and that low vibe, which of course, as we know, the lower energies love to feed off of. So don't fall into their trap, don't fall into their net, and just know that what you're doing every single day is working to raise your vibration. You're doing it and you know it, and it's a natural process. So keep letting the human come along for the journey. Keep doing the right things for yourself little by little every single day. And just know that this beautiful soul in us that is so strong, we can continue to grow our own auric fields. We can continue to have intent to not let 5G affect us. We can make this happen. We are stronger than we know. We just have not been taught it. And now we are starting to understand this and realizing that as you gain in vibration, you're not only helping yourself, you're helping everyone else around you, the entire collective. That's what Lightworkers are here to do, to create that network that nothing can overcome. I hope you've enjoyed this today. And as always, I'm going to remind you of my services, purplerainhealing.com, where I work with you on all kinds of channeling that I do. Distance energy healing, which I also offer, and channeling. I offer 3 different kinds of channeling. So check that out, where you can learn more about your life and your soul journey. Plus, you can also work with Celeste and me, where we offer a 50-minute audio recording for your soul journey, where we bring in past lives and we really give you an overarching understanding of your journey that is important for you to understand for your incarnation today. And then I offer spiritual awakening mentoring, where I assist you regularly along your awakening journey so that you can accomplish some of your goals. You can start understanding what's going on in your journey, why things are happening, and I channel prolifically through that. So I would love to work with you guys. I've worked with so many of you, and I would love to keep working with more of you. So connect with me on purplerainhealing.com. And again, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.